Hello, hello. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I have people waiting. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I was just kind of pitter pattering around in the kitchen here. Hope you're good. I hope you're good. Happy Monday. Here, let me fix the screen a little bit. Hopefully, you can see me a little bit better. Um, hey, Scott Smith, how are you? Happy Monday. Driving and listening. That's okay. Be careful. Um, A Muncie channel wanted to say hello to you and everyone before I head back to work. Oh, thank you so much. Hope you're having a good day. Hi, the mother and daughter duo. How are you? Appreciate you coming in. Good evening, everyone. Saying hi to Muncie Channel and Scott Smith. No, it's not canceled. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm here. I'm here. Um, hey, Jennifer from Embarkation Nation. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Happy Monday to you. Hey, Kim. How are you? Thanks for coming. I am so sorry. I guess I was a little bit late. Didn't mean to make you all worry. I was here. I guess I was just kind of trying to see what I had ingredients wise to see if I can make something tonight. It has been a not a bad day, but it's been a Monday. You know how Mondays are like hectic. It has definitely been that. So I wanted to get in the kitchen and make something, but it's going to be one of the quicker things that I attempt to make this time around. Hey, Marjorie, how are you? Thanks for coming back in. Sorry you thought it was canceled. No, I'm here. I'm here. Hi, Janice J Creates. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Hey, Chet, listening in here. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Marjorie saying hey to Jennifer. Um, Thanks, you guys. Yeah, so it's been a little bit of a crazy Monday. Very hectic. Hello, the Brown Life. How are you? I mean, it's been a whirlwind the last few months. Well, I'm glad you're here now. I know everybody has a lot going on, but I'm glad you could come on in. Yeah, today it was just busy. It started off with emails and phone calls from Go, so it made it a little difficult to have that leisurely, I don't drink coffee but tea, that leisurely cup of tea and slowly ease into the day. It was been go all day. um Hey, Randacita, how are you? Listening and cooking a chicken. Okay, well, you guys, I'm not cooking a chicken, so Marjorie, you might have to see what Randacita is making so you can check out the recipe. I'm gonna make mulled wine, you guys. Who is a mulled wine fan or have had it or know what the heck I'm talking about? I feel like I've been mentioning it a little bit here lately, and people are like, mulled wine, what the heck? What is that? Um, so I hope you know what I'm talking about. Um, I feel like now it's holiday time, right? Whether we're ready for it or not, the holidays are coming. It's the beginning of November, and I don't know where you all live, but Randacita says, "Oh, that sounds way better." Not if you're hungry, Randacita. That chicken sounds pretty good too. That's funny. I feel like it's the beginning of the holiday time, or at least holiday prep time, and this is something that I definitely like to have at holiday time. I'm not sure if it's like an old school thing, like people don't really know about it anymore. Because a couple times that I've mentioned that I was having it, people are like, "Mulled wine? What is that?" So I thought I would do a little demo of how I'm gonna try to make it. But the real reality is that I don't like how it comes out. You can buy it made in the store. I've only ever had mulled wine warm, but you can drink it cold too, kind of like cider if you wanted to. But anyway, that's what I'm doing tonight. And if you have not heard of mulled wine before, it's also known as spice wine. It is an alcoholic drink. I'm not sure how you could make it without alcohol. Maybe a really good um, grape juice, or is there non-alcoholic wine? I don't know. Um, but it's usually made with red wine along with various mulling spices. It says sometimes raisins, served hot or warm. I've never had it with raisins, never seen it with raisins, but I guess that can be a thing. It's a traditional drink during winter, especially around Christmas. It's usually served at Christmas markets in Europe, primarily in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Nordics, and Eastern France. There are non alcoholic versions of it. Okay. A vodka spiked mulled wine can be found in Polish Christmas markets, where mulled wine is commonly used as a mixer. Definitely have not seen definitely have not seen it with raisins. I like raisins, but I think that would be a turn off for me in a drink. I don't know. What do you guys think? Hey Vern, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Marjorie says, Lisa's mentioning cruising. Holidays means that it is time to start paying my cruises off during the holidays. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. This is something just to help help that bitter pill go down. Mulled wine. Hey, Maggie. Yes, I'm going to try and make some mulled wine. Are you a fan? Have you had it before? What do you think? So, yeah, I've had it at basically at Christmas markets, like they're saying. I can't say I've been all traveling around Europe where I've had it. Definitely haven't done that, but I don't know if it's from the area that I grew up. I grew up in Pennsylvania, the big well, we say Pennsylvania Dutch, but it's of German influence. And they would have that in markets. Of course, I didn't have that as a kid, but I would see it. And then when I was of age, I was able to try it, and it's something that I really like. Maggie says she's tried it and she wasn't a fan. Sorry, Maggie. Now, are you a wine drinker generally? Do you like wine or no? Um, Hey, Bud Files, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. So, there are so many recipes for what I've seen online for mulled wine. If you want to try it, if you want to make it yourself, I honestly went for what I thought was simplest and for the ingredients that I know that I have. I did have to buy two things, and I'll show you in a second, but they were very small and minor. Well, I take that back. I had to buy three things. I do like wine, but I usually go for white wines. Um, yes, I like a fruity white wine, peach moscato. Okay. Yep. I'm not really a big red wine drinker. Um, so yeah. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But it doesn't taste as strong as some red wines um, normally tend to, in my opinion. And maybe that's because you you warm it up. You know, you maybe you burn off some of that alcohol. Actually, some of the recipes that I saw called for adding additional alcohol. I think that's one of those Christmas punch situations that can really get you into trouble. But you could have red wine, you could add brandy to it, you could add spiced rum to it too. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna stick with the red wine. But maybe if you were having lots of people over and you're not driving anywhere afterwards, you might want to add a little extra kick to something. What does that taste like? Because mulled wine to me tastes like um, shoot. I guess I know it's wine based, but it's sort of like having warm apple cider that you know has a little bit of alcohol in it, but has like nutmeg and cinnamon and sometimes sugar. I was reading that description before. It said some people put raisins or cranberries. So what you consider the holiday flavors, the holiday spices, it's just warmed, it's simmered in with the wine, and that's what gives it that holiday flavor, I guess. Um, so yeah, like I said, I'm not a big red wine drinker, so I can't say that I know that this is the perfect bottle of red wine to use for this. Honestly, I saw it at Target. This is California Roots. It's a Cabernet. The recipes that I saw, like on Food Network and stuff like that, were actually saying make sure that you know it's at least a 12% alcohol, because the longer you let it simmer, it is going to burn off some of the alcohol. So you still want to have the taste and the flavor of it. So yeah, this is not. I don't think this is a particularly fancy. It looks pretty basic bottle of red wine. So that's the base. And Vern says I'm running down. I have have you what? Have you running? Oh, I have to go downstairs. Okay, thanks, Vern. Come on back. um, okay, I do like warm apple cider. Yeah, and like I was saying, you can go ahead and buy this pre-made if you would like. I made one last year when I did Vlogmas, and with that I had a sort of a pouch of mulling spices. If any of you saw that, it was basically like a giant tea bag. In it, it had all of the spices that I was kind of talking about. So cinnamon and nutmeg and star anise, that kind of stuff. I did not get back to that winery where I purchased the mulling bag spices yet. So I thought, let me see if I can try and make it myself. Hey, Scratch and Pete, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I've been enjoying seeing your videos and shorts from your trip to Italy. Looks like you had an amazing time. So thanks for sharing that. Okay, so like I said, the big ingredient, the first ingredient is the red wine. Um, After that, you need some spices. I have seen some recipes where it says to add sugar or brown sugar or honey to sweeten it. I'm going to try it first without any sugar. You guys know from me making various things that I have a sweet tooth. So I'm afraid of making it overly sweet and not liking it. I want to really have those sort of Christmassy flavors. And then you want some cinnamon sticks. You want some star anise, which I am not at all familiar with cooking with or baking with or making a drink with. It actually, for those who don't know, this is what it looks like. So kind of, it looks like a star, doesn't it? It looks like to me, it looks like a small dried poinsettia, poinsettia. Um, and this kind of has that licorice smell. Um, Probably if I had known that, honestly, before getting this, I might not have get it because I might not have gotten it because I'm not really a big licorice fan, at least not black licorice, and that's what this smells like. So you need about 4 or 5 of the star anise to put in the pan, and some recipes call for ground or for cloves. um, or allspice if you wanted to use allspice, or you could use ground nutmeg and cinnamon. So I'm going to try and keep it simple and hope that it tastes sort of like what I think it's going to taste like. Oh, the other thing is citrus. You want to have sliced orange. Some of the recipes also called for a little bit of lemon as well. I'm going to stick with just the sliced orange and just kind of taste it after it has a chance to simmer for a while. So I'm going to start slicing this up and try and talk to you guys at the same time. I usually like to try to do the prep stuff ahead of time because I don't trust myself to be talking and and slicing and chopping and all of that. But I think I could handle just slicing up an orange. So who else besides Marjorie, who is apparently paying off some cruises, is getting into holiday mode? The season between Halloween and Thanksgiving, or Halloween and Christmas, is getting shorter and shorter, right? They start advertising and talking about the Black Friday sales faster and faster, I feel like. Or is that just me? Okay, so I'm going to put the cinnamon sticks in first. I've actually seen some folks put it like in a crock pot so you can let it simmer all day, or for however long, if you're making it for a party or something. um, Hey everyone, what's the mood today? Well, the mood today for me is that it was a hectic Monday. And so, yes, I'm in the kitchen, but I'm trying to keep it simple. I'm going to make mulled wine. I'm not sure if you guys have had it before or have heard of it before, but I like it. I like it. And to me, it's part of the holidays now. Hey, keeping up with the Griffins. How are you? Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. The season has approached so fast. I'm definitely not ready. Yeah, it comes fast. It comes faster and faster every year. I agree. Okay, so this recipe called for 2 cinnamon sticks. I felt like these were small ones, so I'm going to use a little bit more, like they're in half. So I got the cinnamon sticks in there. I sliced up some oranges, an orange, not too thin, not too thick on the slices. Just putting that in there, and going to add the red wine. Okay, just making sure I haven't missed anybody come in. Yeah, well, you have time to get ready, but we're just gonna kind of get it started. We're getting the holidays underway, and I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna show this now. If it comes out good and you want to make it, you have time to pick up the ingredients. Okay, I didn't think I was going to use the whole bottle, so if I end up liking it, I will just store that. This is just sort of I guess that would be considered a large saucepan. So I have the cinnamon in there. I have the orange slices. That's it, the red wine. Okay, and then I'm going to add, it called for ground cloves, or it called for cloves. I'm not sure how often you guys cook with cloves. My friend said October waved at us like, hey, it came and went. I agree. That was fast. Fall has fallen. It's gonna be winter here pretty soon, and I know I don't have anything to complain about down here, but the Christmas season will be here fast. So, how is the weather where everybody else is? Is it starting to turn? Is it getting cold? Um, Kiki, I know you guys are. I always want to say Chicago, but I know it's Indiana, right? And Griffins, I'm not sure where you guys are. Maggie's in Ohio, right? My folks are not getting much this year for Christmas. I'm going on a cruise December 30th. Well, Maggie, you already told me you're spending their inheritance, so that's fine. They just want to spend time. It's about quality time. um, hey, Carnival Cruise addicts, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Only cook with cloves once or twice a year when I make ham. Yes, that's the only reference I have for cloves too. So I was kind of like, what do you need cloves for? I didn't know. We have this ground cloves in it, and now that I'm smelling it, it does smell like holiday. So anyway, I'm gonna turn this on. Now the thing with the mulled wine is like you don't actually want to boil it. You just want to bring it up to temperature. You want to let the spices have a chance to come together. So the longer that you let it simmer, I think the better it gets. It's gonna, if it comes out right, if I do it right, the house should really smell Christmassy. Okay, so again, I don't know, maybe I'm the only one. For those who not used to cooking with the star anise, that's what it looks like. And I'm gonna put 4 of those in there, and I'm going to add a little bit of the ground cloves. I have a teaspoon or a tablespoon of brown sugar over here, and like I said, I'm kind of I have a sweet tooth, so I always think it needs sugar, but I'm gonna try it first without the sugar to see if I like it, because I don't think that I normally have it with sugar. I don't think that they really add much at all when you have it in the Christmas markets like I'm talking about. So this is a 1/4 teaspoon. It actually said, the recipe said 3/4 teaspoons. But I'm going to be a chicken about it. I'm only going to do about half that to see what I think. And then a surprising thing that I saw added to the mulled wine, or it was a surprise to me, was a bay leaf. So I have bay leaves, so I'm just gonna put one in and let her simmer. And I'm gonna put it, just because we got here. Let me take off the thingy. Let me take off the comment for a sec. Whoop. And see if you can see what that looks like so far. So it's definitely pretty. It's colorful. I think you could also put this in a crock pot and just let it, especially if you're going to have a party, just let it simmer. And then when it's warm and your friends or family are around, you can go ahead and scoop it up. Let's see. I stopped with Kiki talking about the cloves, because yeah, I agree. It's 71 in Ohio today. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. I think you guys were, oh no, I was gonna say you were warmer. It might be in the 70s about now. I think it was a high of about 80, about 82. But that's, temperature's coming down a little bit. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Oh, the Griffins are in South Carolina. Okay, so is it you have the seasons changing a little bit, or is it still pretty warm? Maggie saying hi to Janice Creates. The brown life, it's up and down. One day it's upper 60s, and then lower 50s. Okay, but time for you to bring out some jackets, huh? That's all right. Hi, Crease Scene. How are you? I'm sorry if I missed you when you first came in. Thanks for joining. I see you saying hi to everybody. Appreciate it. Hey, Edna. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Edna, I'm making mulled wine. Are you a fan? Are you a fan? You know what I'm talking about. You're close to Philly. Have you been to any, or do you have Christmas markets in your area? Usually at the holidays, have you had mulled wine at any of those? Do you like it? Um, Everybody saying hi to everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, we're in Indiana. Yeah, I got it. It's been cold here, but it got up to 65, which is really warm. Um, November day for us. Okay. Yeah, it's starting to feel like holidays. Did RJ have to? Did he go trick or treating? Or I'm not sure if you said if he does that or not. If you, I remember plenty of Halloweens where you didn't want to put on your coat over your costume, but that was the only way your mom would let you out the house, so you had to. So yeah, it should start. It's supposed to start. The weather's supposed to start turning. I get it. Everybody saying hi, hi, hi. Same here. Oops. Same here, Maggie. My holiday is December 22nd through January 3rd, celebrating anniversary, Christmas, and New Year. Woohoo! Sounds like you're gonna have a good time. Where are you guys heading? I think you mentioned a cruise before. I just don't know where you're going, or what ship. Hey, Angel, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it. How you doing? How you doing? I'm not sure how much of that you heard, but I am making mulled wine, or attempting to make mulled wine, because I feel like it's time to start thinking about the holidays. It's something that I enjoy having. I really have only had it at like Christmas markets, or I don't know if Nancy, are you in here? Nancy and I used to get it together, but we never actually made our own. I did not have my pre-made pack of mulling spices, so I'm trying. I'm trying to mix and match over here. So far I've got in the pot warming up, cinnamon sticks, sliced orange, a bottle of red wine, star anise, and some ground cloves, and one bay leaf. I'm not sure what the one bay leaf is supposed to do, but that's what we're doing. That's what I got going. Everybody saying hi to Angel. Angel saying hi to everybody. I appreciate it. Hey, Scott Smith, how you doing? I hope you're not still driving. Don't text and drive. Thanks for coming in. Ooh, it's still 80s. It's still in the 80s. Well, enjoy it. Yeah, I think it was about 82 here today. But it is coming down a little bit. It felt much colder than cold. I know y'all are saying that's not cold. It was cooler this morning, I think in about 55. So when it first got up and got moving, it was like, oh, you could feel it. You could feel the weather changing. Yes, pretty much. I don't know what I said now, Mika. That was a while ago. It'll be 50 degrees in the morning, and by 3 p.m., it's 75 degrees. Our weather can be strange this time of the year. Yeah, I think the weather is strange lots of places these days, but oh well. Oh well. What can we do? I don't know if um, You know, I don't really go to Philly. Okay, Edna, okay. But I was just saying that because I know downtown Philadelphia at Christmas they always have a Christmas market, and mulled wine is usually on hand there. Near the ice skating rink, near all the vendors selling things, selling handcrafted things. So I thought that might be a reference. So I'm guessing you're not a mulled wine fan. Maybe. Um, Hello, controversial cruising. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. I mean, I started off by saying it was kind of like a crazy, hectic Monday, but all good now. I'm happy to see everybody and be talking about holidays and holiday fun drinks, I guess. I don't know. That's what we're doing. Uh, Cruising out of New Orleans. Nice, nice. I'm sure you'll have a great time. That sounds like a great, would you say, anniversary, Christmas, New Year's, all rolled into one. You haven't had any before. You haven't had any mulled wine before. Okay. Well, now I feel like I need to, you know, read you some fun facts. Um, I don't know if Chet is here or anybody who has cruised to Alaska. I'm actually kind of hoping that this would be something that they would have on the ship as well. Like you have your hot chocolate, you have hot cider. I don't know if they do that, but I feel like the mulled wine would be um, a nice thing to have on a cold after coming back from a cold excursion. Um, hey, controversial cruising. South Smith got my Scott quote for today. Hello to all the Scots. Um, oh no, RJ was sick on Halloween. Plus, it snowed here, so we stayed in and watched scary movies instead of trick or treating. Oh, I mean, really scary movies? I'm a chicken. I'm not watching the scary movies. I mean, no, no, thank you. But I hope he's feeling better and hope you had a fun time doing that. I was just about to ask you what the weather was like there. Yes, it is. I think I said it was 82 today. Right now it's probably about that low 70s now. It felt I don't want to exaggerate. It didn't feel chilly, but it wasn't hot like it has been. So hey, evolving with Etta. My mood is good. I'm making brownies. Oh, nice. Yes, that sounds good. That sounds good. I haven't heard from Randacita was in the chat a minute ago, and she was cooking dinner. She was making a chicken, and she's like, "Oh no, the mulled wine sounds better." I'm like, "No, no, we need a full meal here. We can have some chicken with Randacita. We have a little wine to go with it, and then we can swing by Edda's for some brownies for dessert. All good, all good." um, At least it will not be scorching hot when I leave Saturday on our cruise. Oh yes, that's nice. Where you heading to this time, Angel? Or what ship is what I should say? Because I know you you like to go on different ones, and I think I don't know if that was your last cruise, but when you went on Virgin, that was like you're a new woman. That's your cruise line now, right? Um, I take it you haven't needed any jackets yet. No, I have not needed any jackets yet. But you guys know I started the prep for this Alaska cruise next year and started trying to get some warmer clothes. I'm not going to go crazy, but being here in Florida, I don't have much much sweaters or you just even long sleeve shirts. So if I want to be able to layer with that kind of stuff, I will need to start picking things up. And that will include at least a nice little puffer jacket, I would think. You guys tell me. And Angel, have you been to Alaska? Have you cruised to Alaska yet? I know you've cruised a lot. Hey, my darling Miss Janice, give a great hello to Mr. Ken, please. That's nice, Etta. Yes, I'm excited for the Alaskan cruise. Yes, it's gonna be good. So, um, didn't see it in August on the cruise. Oh, the mulled wine, Maggie, you didn't see it on the ship. Well, I'm gonna keep hope alive and say that you weren't looking for it because it's not your jam. But somehow they're gonna start. They're gonna start doing it by the time we get there. I'm just turning that down a little bit since you're not supposed to boil it. I don't know. I might be standing too close. I don't really smell the smells yet. Um, Hello, Warrior Princess Gaming. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I don't know if you heard me rambling, but talking about making mulled wine. I think you're in a cold weather place, Warrior Princess. Do you guys do mulled wine out there? Are you a fan? Everybody's saying hi. Hi. What are we cooking tonight? Yes, I was saying it was kind of a hectic Monday. I wanted to come in and make something, but I'm just kind of in the mode where it's time to start thinking about the holidays. And I wanted to include some mulled wine in my holiday prep. So that's what I'm making. Everybody say, oh, thank you for sharing it out. I appreciate it. Woohoo! Have fun, Angel. I know we want to hop on a ship. Although you have one coming up soon, Team Reese Travels. I'm not sure how many days you have to go. Are you going to be? I can't remember if you're going to be on Thanksgiving week too. I know Edna is with her bubbycation. Her grandkids are going to be on out there cruising. Someone say Alaska. Yes, we said Alaska. Are you in? Are you in, Cheetah? You want to come? I did Alaska this past August. Was that your first time going there, Scott? I know you cruise a lot as well, and you're on the West Coast, right? So that's way closer to you. I'm excited to be heading out that way. It's going to be a real adventure. If you all happened to see me yesterday, I did a Look Who's Cruising Now interview with Happily Ever Yachty, and Yachty had me cracking up on her vlogs of Alaska, which I think they went a year ago, maybe longer. But I was looking at her old videos, and in one of the videos, they are on some kind of an excursion, and they are looking at bear. And the bear looked pretty close. I mean, I know there was a wall, and there was probably a big some kind of ditch in between so that they couldn't leap the wall, but it looked close from her perspective. And she's talking to the bear, and she was like, "Hi, I'm a friend. I know Winnie the Pooh. I love him. I'm a friend. How are you?" She's talking to the bear, and I'm like, that bear is not that far away. Like, stop talking to the bear. He looks like if he was motivated, he could make the leap. So I will be excited to see animals and wildlife when we cruise and tour Alaska, but I'm very much okay with seeing it from a tour bus. I don't need to be close enough to the bear that I feel like They see me. um, I really could have helped you out with the sweater department. Oh, okay. Well, I haven't, like I said, I haven't purchased them yet. So I can raid the closet. It's all good. I'm not going to tell you to, I'm not going to tell you to bring extra because, um, yeah, Mr. Brown might not feel the same way about that, but I know you got my back. uh, Gotta dress like an onion and peel off in layers. Gets hot, cold, hot, cold. Okay. All right. That's good to know. Good to know. That's what everybody seems to be saying, that the layers is the way to go. So yeah, but my point was, I don't really have like, this if this was a layer, I need something long sleeve under it, right? I don't have a lot of long sleeve kind of things. So yeah, I need some warm layers, at least a couple of things. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks so much, Sheena, for saying that. 'Cause I do forget. I'm just kind of going on and talking. But yes, I would very much appreciate it if you would hit the like button. Leave a comment after the live is over. I'd appreciate that as well. And tell a friend. I'm not sure what my subscriber count is right now. I think it's a little over 400. So I'm trying to keep on going, you guys, at least get to the magical 500 and do the partial monetization. So if you have time or you want to catch up on some of my past vlogs or lives, please go ahead, run a playlist or two. I'd appreciate that. Thanks for sharing it out, Warrior Princess. Go to Alchemy and ask for they may come up with something for you. Okay. I'm sure they will come up with something. Yes, I'm cheating on Virgin Voyages with Carnival. I'm going on an 8-day on the Carnival Spirit to Bimini, Nassau, Freeport, and Princess Cays. Haven't cruised to Alaska yet. Okay. Well, I know there's, if you're so inclined to do another group thing, I know there's plenty of groups going. You might want to join one of those or not, because I know you just like to go, Angel. You don't need a group. You don't need a group. But maybe you want to add Alaska to your travels. I'm really looking forward to it. But your 8-day sounds great. Actually, I think that's the same ship that we're gonna be on for the Alaska cruise. Am I right about that, Miss Brown? Are you still in here? I think that's the same ship. So obviously it's gonna relocate if that's the case. I think so too. I am so ready. That's our problem. We stay ready. We're always ready to go, especially on a cruise. We want to go. So did you use the whole bottle of wine? If so, do you reheat it to drink it or drink it cold? I would, yes, I used the whole bottle of wine because I don't know, it didn't look like that much when I poured it in. And yeah, what I don't drink, which will be most of it tonight, I will let it cool off and put it into some kind of Tupperware or pitcher situation. And I would just pour some into a mug and reheat it in the microwave. Yes, we sail in 13 days. Oops, did I get you on there? Awesome. I'm in. Which part, Sheena? The mulled wine, the cruise to Alaska. Which part? Hi, Ron. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I'm sure Sheena did send you. That's awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm on the West Coast. Scott saying, yes, I'm on the West Coast in Arizona. Sorry if that's not coming up. There we go. It was my first time. Oh, you took it out of Seattle. It was my first time. Ironically, my best friend got contracted. Sorry, I cannot see that. On the Luminosa. So I went to see him and then got to experience the beauty. Oh, that's nice. Um, Sorry, I skipped that one. What's the wine? I started off by saying I'm not a big red wine drinker. So you guys are going to have to pick what you like. This is California Roots. It's a Cabernet. Um, yeah, that's all I can tell you. I was looking for the alcohol content, which is 13.5% on this bottle, just because in the recipes or some of the recipes that I was looking at were saying, you don't want to first of all, don't want to bring it to a boil. You're just kind of letting it simmer with the spices and everything, but you don't want to burn off the alcohol. And some of the recipes called for more alcohol. So this is just the red wine, but if you wanted to, you could add brandy or you could add some spiced rum, I guess, if you really want to make it warm. You really need to warm up on a cold, wintry day. Yes, thanks for coming, Ron. Appreciate it. Spirit is the ship for groupcation, so I can at least show you how the ship will be. Oh, awesome! Thank you. I think that's what we're going on as well. I'm not doing groupcation. Groupcation, I believe, is in August, and I'm going with my cousins, and we're gonna go in. When are we going? We're going in July. No, we're going in June. We're going in June. But yes, I do think that's the same ship. So I would definitely love to see it, Angel. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, I missed that, Maggie. Cruise controversial cruising. Did you go August 24th through the 31st? Did you, Scott? Did you? Ed, I am long overdue. I haven't cruised since August. That seems like a long time. How often are you cruising, Angel, or just whatever? Whenever the mood hits you. Cruising. Yes, you guys, we have to get Sheena on a cruise ship. She has been watching and supporting and falling in love with the idea of cruising after seeing all of us and hearing us talk about it. So, we got to help her out. We got to get her on a ship. We have got to do it. I think she will have a good old time. OMG, I did, Maggie. Scott saying hi to Evolving with Etta. Ron saying hi to Scott. Thank you. I got you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hello, Ron. Okay, Sheena's saying, watch out for moose. Watch out for moose. Okay, good. Again, it's not that I don't want to see the animals. I just don't want to be that close that you got to tell me, watch out. Again, Yadi was on this cruise or on her excursion from the cruise ship, and she I think she was talking about when she went on the helicopter tour to Mendenhall Glacier, and whatever that flight path is, they saw a herd. Is that right? A herd of moose. A bunch of moose. And she said it looked like it was she felt like it was a safari situation where there were so many, and she wasn't expecting to see that, but she thought it was really cool. I know who you are, Maggie saying you spent a lot of time at the Atrium Bar. Oh, Scott, you left the impression. What'd you do at that atrium bar? The Tokyo Dolphins. Hello. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. He'll be happy for me to clear the closets. Yeah, but not pack it in the suitcase. That was another thing Yadi said. The first time she went to Alaska, to cruise to Alaska, her bags were 101 pounds, just her stuff, because she was she was coming from Miami and she did not want to be cold, so she packed and packed and packed. um, thought Elisa there's this Columbia all-in-one jacket for $100. Okay. I couldn't afford it before the cruise, but everyone is like 10 stars for that jacket. Okay. All right. That's good to know. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like I don't want to go crazy on a wardrobe. But I don't want to be cold. It's been a long time since I had to be in the cold for long periods of time. Yes, I go, up to see my family, and excuse me, I feel like it's cold for a short periods of time for me. I bundle up, but yeah, the last time I was home for that wasn't even was that Christmas time? I don't even remember what it was for, but it was still cold, and I had I had a jacket on, and I was still very cold. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to make the investment. There we go. Shared. Thank you so much for sharing me out. I appreciate it. You got this. Mika laughing. Thank you for running my playlist. I appreciate that. I was there for a mom and son trip. Yes, I remember you telling us about it, Maggie, and you guys had a good time. That Alaska cruise was so great. I was so blessed. We were the only cruise that season to see the Northern Lights. Did you know that? Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous, and I don't know if that is can you catch it during that whole season? It's just really the luck of the draw. You don't know when you're gonna be able to see it or not. It's that sounds awesome. Glad you got to see it. Where's Keisha? I don't know where's Keisha. I guess she must be tied up tonight. I did get to see them. Yay, Maggie. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yes, cousin. I don't know what you're saying yes to, but I appreciate it. I know my cousin is happy about going to Alaska, and we're getting good information here tonight. Thanks, guys. Yes, Spirit is the Alaska ship. Okay, awesome. Oh, did I get that wrong? Yeah. What? She's saying, Scott's saying, oh no, Maggie. What happened to Maggie? Maggie saw the lights too. She saw the Northern Lights too. Or did I get that wrong? I hope not. I hope you got to see him too. Yes, Carnival Spirit out of Seattle. Sheena's ready to go anywhere. Okay. All right, people. This is Operation Get Sheena on a cruise ship. Sheena, I am too. Let's go thrifting at Sheena. Yes. I love that ish. I'll stay for hours. I've talked about Sheena before. I've done vlogs on stuff that I've gotten from her. She's an awesome reseller. She has a little bit of everything, and I need to get over there now because I feel like you've probably got some new stuff since the last time I was over. But last time I got lots of jewelry. I got my cool rock that looks like a heart. It reminds me of the Caribbean calcite. She has really neat things. So if you guys have a chance, go over and check Sheena out, and slip in some more comments about cruising so we can get her to go. I was the older lady at the Patreon bar. Pat was making me sex on the snowbank drinks. Oh my, Maggie. Oh my. I sail this week at Anola. Wine and cruise. Yes. Yep, you got it. You got it. Well, I'm trying to get down to you're welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She said you needed yes. I do. Thank you. Kiki, you're a few days after Edna. Have a fabulous time. Yes. All of these people sailing away at the holidays. I've never done let me take that back. Once a cruise right before Thanksgiving. We got back on Thanksgiving Day, and we picked that because we're like, we want to be home. We wanted all of our favorites for Thanksgiving. But I am definitely anxious to hear about how the holiday cruises go and how you like it. If you totally miss your holiday meal or you learn to adapt quickly, I think you can. I think you can learn to adapt quickly. It's worth it to be on the ship. I'd like to hear more about this wine. Okay. Yeah, I have been kind of talking. You guys have been extra chatty tonight. I appreciate it. Actually, I think the wine is probably nice and warm now, and I would next time, or if I'm making it for a holiday event, or having people over, I think I will do it in the crock pot and just put it on low so it simmers low for a longer period of time. But I have high hopes about this. So the wine, I have cinnamon sticks, sliced oranges, star anise, which are y'all used to star anise? I know I'm not used to it, so I'm going to keep showing it because I just think it's kind of cute. It looks like a star. This one, it's a little bit broken, but it looks like a star. Smells like licorice. So if you like licorice, maybe you're used to this already. I was kind of like, oh, these are broken. Star anise, ground cloves. You could actually use, whole cloves if you had them, but I did not have them, so that's more like that's a full star anise. And red wine, which I just have the California Roots Cabernet. I don't usually drink red wine, so I don't know what's good. I just grabbed a bottle at Target, honestly. So if you have a favorite red that you would like to use as your base, go for it. Both sound good. 17 in the house. Thanks, you guys. Woohoo! Packed house tonight. Controversial cruising. Let me go. Let me call Wake Up Goga. You can call him. He'll answer your call, Sheena. I'm sure. Scott is fantastic. Sheena is multitasking. You selling or packing, or what are you doing over there? That's how I roll. Yep, cruising, just not in a box. I think Sheena is ready to cruise. Absolutely. She told me that she has been watching lots of vlogs, and has lots of ideas now of things that she would want to pack. I don't think she's too particular on a type of cabin now. I think she just wants to get on, and she is over any fear. How's Shay doing? You were a little bit worried about her being nervous about going on a ship. Hopefully she's watching along with you and is ready to hit the high seas with us. Best come to those who wait. Yes, when you go, it will be worth the wait. I'm sure. I'm sure. Scott got dirty secrets. What? Scott, these people take receipts. All right. Well, I am going to go ahead and dish up some mulled wine. It's probably a personal preference whether or not you want to sort of try to make the glass look pretty by serving up the orange and a star anise or a cinnamon stick, or if you want to drain that all out. Now, some of the recipes, like I said, call for a lot. You could add more things to it. Um, you could add raisins. I don't know how we feel about that. I think I asked you guys that at the beginning. How we feel about raisins in a drink. I like raisins. I just don't think I want them in my wine, but you know, I mean, it's just a dried up grape, right? So maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine, but it sounded a little odd. You could add cranberries. You could add cinnamon, nutmeg, or allspice. You could do apple if you wanted in it, so it becomes more like a wintry sangria. Um, Up to you. Just get flannel. Okay. Just get flannel. Um, and bearskin coat and tennis racket for your shoes. In March? What? Um, Lisa mentioned tonight is the best night to get drunk because Erica is not home yet. I hope you get nominated for the P9 Awards. Thank you, Marjorie. Erica is home actually, and she might come out. Erica she's of age, so if she wants to have some mulled wine, she certainly can. But I'm gonna have a glass, maybe two if it's really good. But I don't think I got to get up in the morning. Today was rough enough, y'all. I can't be like I gotta have my wits about me in the morning. The best time to see the northern lights is August and September. Okay, well we're going to get a little bit early, so in the season, so we will miss it this time around. But who knows? Cruising to Alaska might become our jam and we get to go back, but we're going to be excited. Absolutely. I know that's not what you were saying absolutely for, but absolutely. Oh, Northern Lights. Yes, I must see. Yeah, you like that? Operation Get Sheena on a cruise ship. Let me keep working hard. I'll get there. Yes. That's another thing that I really like about cruising and about planning for a cruise, because you can plan out, a year, 2 years out, and be paying on your cruise. It might take you a little while to get there, but when it's all paid off, or when you pay it all off by the time you go, and then you're just happy to go and have fun. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm talking about. Well, I'm not talking about me, but I'm talking about mulled wine. I don't think I'm doing a Thanksgiving turkey. Um, Hello, be amazing, Sylvia. How are you? Thanks for getting in here tonight. I appreciate it. I started reading two messages, so I was crossing streams there. Marjorie, yes, I hope Elisa gets some sips in and get nominated for these great series as well. Oh, thanks, Etta. I appreciate it. It'd be nice. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. What y'all think? I've come a long way, huh? um, I'm not sure about doing the holiday cruising. You know, I'm very traditional. Yes, yes. There is no mistaking that we are family. When you see me with my cousin, you'll definitely know that we are related. But also, we think very much alike when it comes to the holidays and traditions and all that good stuff. Um, they use it in a lot of Asian dishes. Are we talking about the star anise? Okay. I'm not sure if that's what you were talking about, but anyway, all right, you guys, this is warmed up, and I'm gonna taste. I mean, I don't know if y'all want. I think she's actually on the phone, so I'm not gonna call Erica in, but um, she can definitely have some. She's old enough, you guys. All right, here we go. Let's see how I did on my mulled wine, or if I'm going to add to it, or just stick to the store bought. I got some at Aldi. It was very good. Very good. Okay, here we go. I think it needs to simmer a little longer. It still has a, I don't know, that it has a strong alcohol when you first sip it. Or maybe I do need to add a little sugar. What do you think? What do you think? It's good. It's warm. It's holidays tasting. Um, but I tend to like stuff a little sweeter. So maybe I do need to add a little sugar. She's more of a whiskey girl. Good night, everyone. Peace to the chat. Oh, hey, me and Anwar. I didn't know you guys were in here. Thanks so much for coming in. I have Goga receipts. What? Receipts. Goga has receipts on everybody. You got the receipts on Goga. Okay, okay. You got to keep them in line. Hey, family at Me and I. Thanks for coming in. I'm so beyond ready. This has been a hard year. I agree. It's been a tough year, 2023, but it has had a lot of good things going on in it for me too. I am looking forward to 2024. I feel like, I don't know if it's just since the pandemic, or I'm not going to say it's because my age is getting higher, but I do feel like it's been a blink. I feel like this year has come and gone so fast. Please do not come out any further than that. They no, not like that. People were just asking if you were home because we were talking about the mulled wine. She is definitely not camera ready. Me and I saying hey to Etta. No fear. After the last few months, she's ready too. Hello, Shay. Hi. Big Riddler. Hi, Mama. Thanks for coming in, Shay. I appreciate it. You think cranberries might be good, huh? Um, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with the. Yeah, I took a little sip. Here, do you want to try it off camera?
Yeah.
I'm handing Erica my glass. I do think I want to add a little bit of sugar.
What's the stick in it?
Cinnamon stick.
Oh wow.
Um,
Really big.
I'm gonna add. Remember, I said I had my little tablespoon of sugar. I'm just gonna add a little bit.
I think it's too strong for me.
Yeah. See, Erica says she thinks it's too strong, but
I like the other one better.
we and I said that I had gotten some mulled wine. If you guys are Aldi shoppers, I'm sure they have it in other stores too, but I did see and try the mulled wine from Aldi's. It looks very German. It's like a Christmas snowy scene, and it's called, I don't know how to speak German, but it looks like the word looks like glue wine. It's like Gluwein, I believe is how it's spelled. But I think it's actually pronounced glowvine, and you're supposed to have that warm glow after you drink it. Is what I've always heard. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thanks so much, Sheena. This chat is fantastic. Great vibes and energy. Thanks so much. Pour one for me. I'm gonna pull myself another one here in a minute because Erica did not appreciate
I
that.
appreciated it. I
She,
just like the other one better.
she it's not that she didn't appreciate it. She likes the other one better. She said. Um, Pour one for me. Hey Carmen, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Um, Thanks, Marjorie. I appreciate you too, Marjorie. Thank you. Um, Ron saying hi to sorry, Ron saying hi to what's this for?
See, probably a cup.
Are you did y'all hear all that? Did you hear all that? She doesn't really like it. She likes the other one better, but she literally just handed me a glass and said, "Can you fix me some more?" Hello, McRiddler.
I didn't say it was horrible. I just said I like the other brand better, but it's not bad.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
but for my first time making it from scratch, I mean, I see some area to improve upon.
I think the cranberry was a nice idea.
Maggie says the cranberry.
Would be good.
So we're gonna. Do you want?
Maybe less.
Do you want orange?
No. And maybe less of the anise, because the anise, is in
Be
the
careful.
same family as
As licorice, yeah,
So maybe less of the anise.
maybe.
That's what
That was not the part that. But I just think it need a little sweetener. So, like I said, some of the other recipes called for like sugar or honey or something to sweeten it up just a little bit. See, she's like, yeah, honey would be good. She left Batman to watch you, Alicia. Who did? Shay did. Thanks, Shay. I appreciate it. It's mama to you. Oh, you guys are funny. Yes, star anise. Was that because I asked about it being used in Asian dishes? I think I asked that a while ago. Drum roll, please. If it needs sugar, I think if it needs sugar, it's not there yet. And like I said, I think it'd be better if I let it simmer for longer. I would add a tad bit of brown sugar. Okay, I did that, Maggie. So actually I haven't tasted it since I did that. Let's see.
It's good.
It's better with the sugar.
I think
it's better with the sugar.
We go with honey instead.
I need Nancy. Nancy she's not in here tonight, but she knows about it and knows what taste I'm trying to get to. But I appreciate that, Erica. All in fun. It's creator joke receipts. Okay, Coca started it. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. It did go by fast. Yes, this year has gone by fast. I agree. Put honey in it. Okay. Yes, I did the brown sugar. Erica's a fan of doing it with honey next time.
And cranberries.
And I'm not feeling the cranberries too much, but maybe as a decoration, I would do that. It's a little accent for the glass. I'm sure that would be cute to, make it look extra festive. This particular year has been like no other year I've ever experienced. Truly good and very bad experiences. Yeah, God has brought me through and still is. Yes, there has been a lot going on. And yeah, we still have to be thankful for the good ones, for the good times, for the good times. Miss Etta is saying, "Hey, Erica, me too. Yes, stepped away to cook dinner. How did it turn out? I think it turned out okay. I think it could be a little sweeter, and if I let it simmer a little bit longer, that would be better. I think to burn off a little bit more of the alcohol, and just have more of the warm cidery kind of feel. You definitely get the. I don't know if you guys grew up with people talking about hot toddies. It's like that. Um, I was looking for. Sorry, hang on just a second. Um, looking for. I thought I had printed out more fun facts about mulled wine. Um, praying and believing there's more good to come in the near future, Etta. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I was talking about, because somebody else said, well, what? Tell me more about this mulled wine. And like I said, I've had it at Christmas markets, and especially when it's cold, it just seems like it adds to that whole Christmas feeling. Maybe it helps. Maybe it helps Christmas sales at the markets too. I don't know, but it's served in a lot of places traditionally, and I think every country, like everything else, puts their own little spin on it. Um, in France, I guess they do. They typically make it with honey, orange, and cinnamon. It's called glog or glug in Nordic traditions, and they use red wine, spices, and a spirit such as brandy or vodka. Glow wine, which I was talking about from Germany, is named after the hot red irons to heat the wine century ago in German. This sweet alcoholic beverage is the perfect match to the festive season. The warm beverage that is spice wine, which can be in both alcoholic and non-alcoholic versions, have been consumed for centuries, although no one knows its exact origins. In fact, there's evidence that spice wine was consumed as far back as ancient Egypt. At this time, it was considered to have medicinal properties. The Romans also heated wine as early as the second century, suggesting that humans have been adding spices and heating the alcohol for as long as they've had wine. Whatever the origins of mulled wine, it's become a staple tradition in Christmas markets around Europe. So I don't know if anybody is going to be cruising or heading to Europe soon. The history of mulled wine in the UK, Britain has had a long history of consuming mulled wine in the wintertime, particularly over the Christmas period. Here you can find it consumed to warm up from the chilly weather. You'll also find it in Christmas markets up and down the country, such as the Manchester Christmas markets. In the UK, you'll also find mulled wine versions of cider, ale, and apple juice for those wishing to consume something completely alcohol-free. Many British Christmas markets sell the spice drinks, or at the very least, sell the spices to flavor your own beverages. Many UK supermarkets also sell the spice to make your own wine for a few dollars or pounds, it says. All right. Well, I hope that I at least tempted somebody to try it. I think I have a bottle from, or I had a bottle from Aldi. You as well, Sheena. Say hi, little cuz. She took her glass and went back to chatting with her friends, but I will tell her you say hi. Hi, Kimberly. You came late and we'll watch the replay. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Everybody sending prayers. Very sweet. Told you she's a whiskey girl. What? I don't know what that's for. Thank you all. You're welcome, Miss Etta. Stay strong, and this too shall pass. Yes. The mulled wine I tried was Witch's Brew. Is it similar to wassail? Yes, it is. It is. It is. And I, that's the flavors you're trying to get, that nutmeggy, cinnamony, allspice, flavored, um, but warm. That's a great. And I did we talk about this last year, Kiki, about the punch from um, Trader Joe's, because that's the goal. That's what you want it to taste like, just warm. So if you started with that for a non-alcoholic version and maybe added some fruit, I think you're there. Oh wow, good information. Thank you. Love the history. Yes, I like the history. I am like I know I was talking about the German tradition just because that's what I think I've had it, or the first time that I had it, that's what it was like a Chris Kindle Mart. Um, but really, if you watch any of the old timey Christmas movies or something like Scrooge, where they're in, I know it's a movie, but old England, and they're having a warm cup of wine at the holidays. That's what I think of um, about it. I never used to like wine, but as I get older, I'm learning to enjoy it. That's kind of how I feel about red wines. I usually, guys know I like sweet, so I normally go for white, which is sweeter. So the Moscatos, the Pinot Grigios, that kind of thing. Ice wine is nice and usually sweet, but this is nice if you want to have red, um, a red alternative. Thank you, Ron. You take care too. We're getting the holidays kicked off, right? So, is it too early to say happy holidays? I don't think so. Happy holidays, Ron. After the stream, don't forget to leave a comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the reminders. I really appreciate it. Yes, we did. I didn't care for the Trader Joe's punch version, but my aunt used to make. Yes, that was so good. Yes, thank you so much for saying that. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are trying to make me feel old around here. Like, I don't know where you're at. I'm gonna skip the auntie part, but yeah, that's probably about right. I'm probably in your auntie's age bracket. I love Christmas movies. Yes, me too. I've already had on the Hallmark Channel. So I will be catching my fair share of Christmas movies. Not too early for happy holidays. Thank you, Sheena. Um, oh, I think I made it. I made it to the end of the chat. Thank you guys so much for keeping me company. I'm gonna tweak this recipe a little bit. I do like it, but I know that I already like mulled wine. I do like it with a little bit of sweetener. I think trying to like rush it, even though we've been talking for an hour or so, it needs more time to simmer and really let the holiday spices come together. So I will keep working on it. But if you want to try it, you know what? I remember I said I had a Aldi. I tried it at Aldi. This is what I got from Aldi. Now this one is the apple punch, and I got this one just because I had never had that before. And but The regular wine version is that it'll say Glowvine, that Glwin, I think is how it's spelled, and it's red. But this has the mulling spices in it. The apple to me is more of like just cider, like a hot apple cider. But if you wanted the wine flavor, it does come in just a mulled wine flavor. I think they also had another flavor like cherry, which I was like, no, I don't think I want to try that. It kind of sounded like it could be a little cough syrupy in taste, but they have that. So if you were looking for it and want to try it and it's not expensive at Aldi, I would check it out there. Hallmark Channel is awesome. Yay! Agree, Kimberly. Yes, I love the Hallmark Channel. Love watching all these Christmas movies. It's funny. My palate is favoring tequila now. Wait, and less wine as I get older. Well, what do you always say, Etta? Evolving. As you have what you enjoy. You are awesome, Etta. I'm on Hallmark from October throughout the new year. Yep. I'm afraid. Should I be afraid of you with tequila? Oh man. Um, Wait, what was that about? I like it. It don't like me. Tequila makes my clothes fall. Yeah, I'm y'all are scaring me. Y'all are scaring me. We're okay, so okay, notes. We're taking notes, people. We're getting Sheena on the cruise ship, but we're steering her away from the tequila. You're my kind of people. Yes. That's why I say she will have a great time. She will fit right in with the rest of the gang. Receipts. Very fun. She's very fun. Thanks involving with that. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. Well, thank you so much for keeping me company and bearing with me as I try to make my mulled wine. Like I said, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this glass, and there's actually not that much left. No, it's probably like half. So I will save that, and maybe I'll add a little something to it to finish it up. I mean, it's only the beginning of November. I got time. I got time. Yes, absolutely. You can bring your hats. You can bring hats, Sheena. No problem. Hats, jewels. You got it. Your various. You can bring a lot. Sheena does quite the wardrobe change, you guys. So she's going to be ready. She's going to be ready. But anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Monday. Have a great week. Try some mulled wine early so that you know you can have it often, maybe during the holiday season. I think you guys should give it a whirl if you haven't ever tried it before. I know Maggie doesn't care for it, but maybe we can get her one that she likes a little better. We are family. Yes, we are. Love you guys. Have a blessed week. You too, Sheena. You too. Have a great week, Scott. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and sharing. Oops, I'm trying to get you on the screen and sharing your Alaska tips. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a great week too. So bye, you guys. Good night, good night, good night. Have a great week. I will see you next week. Thank you. Bye, Etta. Bye, Kimberly. Bye, cousin. Have a great week. Thanks, guys. Bye. Bye, Sheena and Shay and Ron and Kiki. Hope I haven't missed anybody else. Thanks, guys. Bye.